Hello and welcome into the Sporting Pod. Wow, that is a terrible, terrible start.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm Peter Brady. Listen, I just want to get us started here. You're going to hear me down here in this register an awful lot today.
Yeah.
It's going to be very NPR-ish. Going to be very up on the mic. I have a bit of laryngitis. Not all the way there.
Kyrisdol.
Welcome to Marketplace. Yeah. However, I am not the only one fighting through it today. Emerson Burris.
I'm on the struggle bus. We're falling apart over here.
Yeah.
Mauricio is currently on a scouting assignment for U.S. Soccer, so he'll join us again next week. And Tony Allegretti is fit and hale.
I'm great probably until after we get out of this box.
We're in a little petri
I'll
dish here.
probably fall apart. But
at the Gemstone Media Studios.
So far, so good.
Coming up today on the pod, we look ahead to the final three matches of the fall half of the season for Sporting Jacks, a look at the World Cup draw, and a ribbon cutting worth celebrating. We are fed by the Bearded Pig, locally owned and operated with the original location in San Marco. Make sure you swing by the Bearded Pig for great barbecue and great times. And maybe some Brunswick stew today might hit the spot. All right, let's first start with the women's team. It's an all-Florida finish to the season, including Saturday at Tampa Bay Sun. Sporting Jacks with a win and a draw in two games against Tampa Bay so far this year, including the first win in club history. Then the next home match a week from Saturday against Fort Lauderdale United. We should tell you that that game has been changed in terms of kickoff and broadcast. It was a 7:30 kickoff. It's now a 5 p.m. kickoff, and it'll be carried on CW17. Tony,
and Peacock.
And Peacock, which is not a change.
Right.
Tony, I can't underestimate how important these final three games against Florida rivals are before the break.
Yeah, and I think you said end of the year, or end of the season, but it's end of the year. So yeah, no, I think this frozen iguana derby is really heating up, and I know that Tampa, they're rolling right now. They drew with Lexington, was arguably best team in the league, obviously top of the table.
Probably not arguably, probably just flat out.
Sure. Yeah, if we're looking at truth.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, if that's your soccer thing. But anyway, they're going to be a really tough opponent, and they're going to want to get some points off of us this year.
No doubt. These rivalries, Emerson, have started to percolate a little bit.
They sure have. And the last home game that we had against Fort Lauderdale, I will say that is the most fun that I've had at a match so far. I really liked the stories that I was able to tell. We really highlighted Ashlyn Puerta's brother, who is at West Point right now. And yeah, I mean, we had so much fun. We got our first home win of the season. So I think there is high expectations and a lot on the line for the end of this first half of the season. But I have a good feeling. I mean, we're sitting second in the table for a reason. So I think we'll win all of these out, hopefully, knock on wood.
All right, we also want to let you know that the next home match a week from Saturday is part of the Goals to Gridiron opportunity here, Tony.
Yes.
I think this is the fourth time we've done a third or fourth.
With us, and Mao did it before this.
Yes.
So I think it might even be like 6 or 7 total.
With
6, 7.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's what it means. Oh my gosh! Now we know.
Now we know. 6, 7 means how much Mauricio has done this. Yeah. But Sporting Jacks / Jacks USL has been involved, I think, for 3 years now. And a little different this year. There's a youth soccer clinic that will precede the match at UNF, and then you get a ticket to the match as well.
Yeah.
Plus a ticket to the Jaguars-Jets game on Sunday, December 14th. You get a commemorative scarf as well. That's co-branded Jaguars and Sporting Jacks.
It's a nice one too.
You have been.
It's a warm one.
Yeah.
I don't mind the kind of commemorative, like chintzy, kind of thin scarves, whatever. But if you want a scarf and you're going to wear it to like a Jags game or one of our matches,
maybe a playoff game.
You know. Anyway, they're nice.
Yeah, and this is for boys and girls age 4 to 16. You can bring the whole crew. Yeah. Family and friends can purchase additional tickets to join the fun at both events. So don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable Jacksonville sports experience. And what a time with both teams riding high right now.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of fun. Mike Johnson is kind of running the actual clinic itself, which will be good. We're on the AstroTurf field right next to the stadium, so it's very nice, all set up with UNF, and so good time.
Great, great work. By
and
the
bundle is going to be amazing. The scarf and being able to go to it's almost like getting our match for free, when you break it down. But we're really excited for the collaboration, and obviously love the Jags and love to be able to do it.
Yeah, we're very excited about it, and a big game too, as Emerson mentioned. Fort Lauderdale got a little chippy as well.
Sure did.
First time around,
well,
and
I think back to when I was playing soccer when I was little in Kansas City, and I went to plenty of camps and clinics and that type of thing. We never had anything like this. So I think for kids to get this opportunity to watch pro soccer and come and do the clinic and then also go to an NFL game when the Jags are this hot, it's so exciting. So, man, if I was a kid, I'd be all over this.
Exactly. Two programs that are really on the thing. Did you see this? Sorry to segue here, but did you see the rumors of Sophia Wilson to Fort Lauderdale?
No.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is like internet, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, let's pause on that. I know she's a free agent, but like, let's pause on that one for a few weeks, because that would be outrageous.
That would be something for
that
sure.
Would be something for the league.
I'm just looking at this may have been the same post you saw.
Okay,
I'm looking at it in real time here as we record this.
It's not The Onion or anything.
No,
okay.
no. It's I'm just looking at a Twitter account.
This was a couple days ago, I think.
Called NWSL Centel. Don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the validity of this. I don't want to give them too much oxygen, but I'm seeing that.
Yeah. And it's kind of says it's like near done or something. It might be the same one.
And did you hear all the Trinity Rodman rumors too?
Yeah,
about how she could pop over to DC Power.
I just want to say we're not putting these rumors out.
Right.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not trying to play Sophia Wilson either.
Yeah.
Right
that would be so cool.
It would. I will tell you that it's very interesting because to this point, up to the point where DC Power made an offer to Trinity Rodman, the Gainbridge Super League has not been behaving from a business standpoint as a rival to NWSL.
Right.
The fact that both are Division I leagues exists, and we know that. But again, startup league, basically, another league with a decade head start, more established. But these two moves are kind of the start of whatever is going to happen in the future. Going to be very interesting. And how much this impacts what happens.
I like loans too, right? So if you're a high salary player that is coming back from an injury or maybe I don't know whatever reason you had a break, getting minutes elsewhere is great. I mean,
one of our I would say best performers this season has been Aloni, and that of course is Julia Lester, who's been phenomenal. Playing on the back line. So interesting how this may sort of develop, and we'll see how it plays out. When when there are forays being made out to members of the triple espresso line from the U.S. women's national team.
It's incredible,
I also think they were all just named to Forbes 30 under 30.
Oh, all right. Okay.
All of triple espresso.
Nice.
Yeah.
As one entry or as 3 different entries?
I'm thinking 3 different, but let me do some research.
We'll research this in real time. As we're doing that, I do want to talk about what's happening. Oh, by the way, so go to sportingjacks.com to get your get signed up for the Goals to Gridiron. Sportingjacks.com/GTG if you're into entering it that way.
And right now, it's the only way to get that scarf.
Yeah, that's right. All right. We are recording this on Thursday morning. Tomorrow, we will be at Lynch's around 11:30 a.m. for the World Cup draw. We're going to be out there celebrating that and following along with that. The World Cup in the United States for the second time in my lifetime, Tony, and for the first time while I've been working in soccer. This is just going to be a massive year in 2026, and this is sort of the first step in that direction.
Unbelievable, yeah, and just the economic impact all over the country. It's going to be really strong. not just in the places where there's matches, but, where there's training grounds and where there's, fan bases. Or it's just going to be like a really good, solid summer, and I can't be more excited for it.
One of the things that I'm looking forward to tomorrow, of course, is finding out the group for the United States, figuring out what the group of death is, how do things look for the defending champions Argentina and Leo Messi, how does it look for England and Spain and France and all the contenders. Also interesting to see how Canada and Mexico will be treated in the draw here as co-hosts,
neighbors and co-hosts. Yeah.
Very interesting, and we invite you to come out. You can register. It's free to attend, of course, but if you register ahead of time, we'll buy your first beer if you go to sportingjacks.com and sign up for it. After the draw, Mark Warburton and I are going to discuss it, and so we'll get some insight into to what the draw means from somebody who has spent his whole life at a high level in the soccer world. So that should be a great event. So make plans to come out, particularly if you work at the beach. Just pop over for lunch at Lynch's.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great opportunity. Let's go now with new information on a story we just brought you with Emerson Burris.
For the 2026 Forbes 30 Under 30, it is now all three have been inducted in the past 3 years. Sophia Wilson in 2024, Mal in 2025 and Trinity for 2026.
There we go.
Yeah,
but they all made it. Heck yeah. Hey,
yeah.
Maybe I'll be there one day.
One day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have some time.
I do.
You have some time. Although the years go by quickly.
8 years.
As we know. Hey, if you want to come out to a Sporting Jacks game in the future, check out the Family Pack. 4 to 8 tickets to a game. Everybody gets a voucher for a meal and a drink. You can choose any game on the schedule. Just go to sportingjacks.com or call 904-863-KICK. We mentioned earlier that the schedule for the kickoff time, not only for the Fort Lauderdale game, but the final game of the first half of the season against Tampa has also been moved up to 5 o'clock, and those games will be broadcast on CW17 in addition to Peacock. A little bit of a schedule change this weekend for the Sporting Jacks Report. It'll be noon Sunday on ABC 25. Then you can join us Tuesdays at 6 for the Coaches Show on 1010XL with Stacey Balaam, usually a player, although this last week I had Alan Kirkup join me, which was great.
Nice.
And you can also check out the Sporting Jacks Soccer Hour every Thursday night at 6 on AM 930, Fox Sports Radio Jacksonville, Emerson, Mauricio, Becky Burley, and me each and every week. Now let's get to the meat of it. After we do this podcast, Emerson and I will be dragging our carcasses over to do record our TV show that will air on Sunday. Then we'll go directly from there to the ribbon cutting for the mini pitch.
Yes.
Tony, take it away.
Well, I'm just so proud of our little organization. We've only been around since like February. It's when we did our first clinic, and we did it in this little neighborhood in Arlington, and we're back, and we now have manifested into an actual turnkey little stadium for futsal. It's a beautiful court. It's got lights, and we'll cut the ribbon. And the beautiful thing about it is there's 100 kids that come to this center every day after school, and so now they'll have soccer in a place where soccer wasn't as accessible until now. So really excited to celebrate with Boys and Girls Club in Cambridge on this sort of momentous day.
This is great. I mean, you talk about physical structures. Tony, you've done a lot of what I think is best described as placemaking in your career.
Yeah.
When you can literally make a place, which is what's happening here, that it's. I mean, the legacy part of this is pretty phenomenal.
It's a dream. I think all the volunteerism that we have with Mike and Don and the coaches that come out, the UNF women's team that comes out almost regularly, and all the love that we put in to see kids touch the ball for the first time or learn things about soccer and have access to the sport. It's just it's a dream come true, and to have a facility where kids can play into the night. We have lights. They're going to have some core memories from being able to do this.
Emerson, God willing, you'll be able to make it to the event
God
today.
willing.
You were at the announcement.
Yes, with the shovels and the hard hats.
The shovels and the hard hats,
Yes.
and now here we go. Here's the thing.
I know.
What is your perspective on it here as we sit just hours away from the ribbon cutting.
I haven't been out there since the groundbreaking and since the shovels and hard hats. I've seen the renderings and the pictures. So, Tony, I better be blown away, man.
You're going to be blown away.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it.
I think it's going to be a wonderful thing. And in the short term, we take a little bit of pride in that, we have created this. But in the long term, it's the impact it's going to have on the Boys and Girls Club, on that neighborhood, and on really giving an opportunity for kids to develop the game, the skills for the game of soccer.
That's what we want. We want access in all of Jacksonville for every kid to be able to play soccer if they want to. And right now, that's just not totally possible, but we're chipping away, and this is another example of us being able to do it. The next, Messi.
I was just going to say that. We're going to find the next Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and but for these places, they may never get into the sport. They may never get a chance, So, so hopefully we're opening doors. It's not so that we can find the next Messi as much as it is all the good outcomes that we know that sports gives us in life, and better grades, better health,
all those big positives. All right, let's now take a look at our Premier League contest, because last week for Thanksgiving we did not have a podcast. Let's review the last 2 weeks of performance, and I'll take one at a time, each of you. Tony, win-win. Chelsea over Burnley, Villa over Wolves, nailed them both.
Good job, Tony.
My form is...
You have won 3 straight, 8-3-1 on the year, 25 points, leading the way. Mauricio, who has won 4 of the last 5, picked Man U over Everton and paid the price for it. Villa over Wolves as well, got that one right. Mauricio, 7-3-2, 23 points, tied for second. Yours truly have had an up-and-down run here after a hot middle portion of the season. I picked Man U over Everton, paid the price. Picked Brighton over Forest, got that one. 7-3-2, I'm at 23 points. And Emerson, who had the second-best week or 2 weeks of anybody here. Bournemouth over West Ham was a draw, but then got Brentford over Burnley. 5-3-3, 18 points thus far.
Not doing so
on
well.
climbing.
the season.
You're climbing.
Yeah.
Now, I will say as well that we had I asked Mauricio to give me his pick, and he is going to take Arsenal over Villa, and so that will be his pick.
It's a nice risky one. I like it. There's some low hanging fruit out there, but it's also tricky.
It's also.
We know.
I will also let you know, this is just because Arsenal's leading. This is the first time that Mauricio has taken Arsenal this year.
It's his favorite Premier League team,
right?
too.
And so remember, you can only take each team twice in the course of the season. So, Tony, give me your pick.
I'm going to do just like Mauricio in that I'm going to take my favorite team, and I'm going to take Everton over Forest.
Okay, I like that pick. Forest really struggling right now. Emerson?
I'm going Brighton over West Ham.
I like that pick.
I looked at
Thank
that
you.
one. Yeah,
I did too. I feel bad about going Brighton back-to-back weeks, so I won't do it. But, Tony, I love your pick here. I have, in a way, I'm taking the same team back-to-back. I'm taking the team that faces Forest back-to-back.
Okay.
So I've got Everton over Forest, and this will be the first time that I've taken Everton, much to your delight.
It's fine. Yeah.
And so those are our picks this week for our Premier League contest. If you have made it all the way to the end here of the podcast, let me
not many have.
No, I'm not sure that I've made it all the way to the end of the podcast. Thank you for your patience and your understanding with my laryngitis here. Good thing we recorded today, not yesterday, or it would have been a whole different situation. Anything else, Tony, you want to throw in on here?
No, I just am really happy with the foundation stuff right now, and I hope you get a chance to check out our socials and all our stuff, and come to the match. If you come to the match on the 13th, whether you do the Jag scarf or just come, we're going to show footage, hopefully, of the court and all that at the match, so you can get an update, if you will, on what we've done.
All right, very good. Well, for the absent Mauricio Ruiz, for the battling Emerson Burris, for the
She looks fine, by the way.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
I don't feel so fine.
Theater of the Mind,
I
Tony.
believe
Yes.
you. Yes.
Thank
Theater
you.
of the Mind.
Thank you.
For the fit as a fiddle, Tony Allegretti, and whatever thing I have going right now, I'm Cole Pepper. Thanks for listening to The Sporting Pod.